Hello chess friends, this video is for beginners, for those of you who have just started to learn and play chess and are very much dedicated at improving. So, today we shall be taking a look at double rook checkmate, that is checkmate using two rooks, and this type of checkmate is generally known as the staircase because our rooks move in a manner that looks like a staircase, that resembles a staircase. So, like in most checkmate puzzles, you have to push your opponent's king towards the edge of the board where his mobility is minimized and it's at its most vulnerable. So the first things first, the first thing that you need to do in such kind of position is coordinate your pieces. We need to coordinate our rooks in an ideal way and put them further away from the king where the black king cannot attack them. So the first move will play check. The king has to move, and now let's put our rook far away from the black king. Let's put it on g8. And the black king moves, attacks the rook, and let's put our rook on e7. It's far away from the black king, so it cannot attack it. And the king moves, and this is where you play rook to d8. It's a very important move. As you can see, our e rook is controlling the whole of e5, so you do not want to lose the control, and that's why you use the rook which is on the behind. So rook to d8 check, takes control of the d file, gives a check and forces the king to move. So it's pushed further away from the center, and now again, as you can see, our d rook is controlling the d file, so we'll keep that rook there to keep the control over the position, and we'll use the other rook. So we'll play rook to c7, taking charge of the c file and pushing the king further back. So king to b5, again the c rook is controlling the c file. Let's keep the control and use the other rook, and let's play rook to b8 check. Again, the king is now forced on the edge of the board, and this is what we wanted. Now, if you play something like rook to a4, then simply rook to a7 is checkmate. But if the black king tries to play king to a6, now this is a very cunning defensive try. The king is controlling the a7 square, so if you play rook to a7, the king will capture the rook, and that's why let's move the king. Let's move our rook away from the black king where it will be safe and the black king cannot attack it. So let's play something like rook to c1. The black king is now forced to move. He plays rook to king to a7, attacks the rook. Again, let's play rook to b2. So we have coordinated our rooks again, and we have moved far away from the black king where he cannot attack it. And now the next move is simply a checkmate. So now we started from a very difficult position. I'll show you something rather easy. So the position you see on the board is a super easy example of how the staircase mate happens. We play rook to f1, and here begins the staircase. We just take one step at a time, one rook at a time, and just push the king. It's like a bicycle paddle, and push the king back like a staircase. So that was a rather easy checkmate. You do not need to use your king. As you can see, the white king is hiding in Antarctica, and you do not need to use it. So hope you have enjoyed this interesting chess lesson. Thank you for watching, and do subscribe to my YouTube channel. Bye.